Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. Here's a sad statistic for us. There are about 600 people who have been counted in the annual census who are homeless on any day of the year in the City of Ventura, and that may not even be the right number. City of Ventura Councilman Neal Andrews joins us. It could be much more than that, couldn't it?
It could be. We think that that's actually about half to two-thirds of the real count. And that's because there are some people that are homeless that are living in garages. Maybe we just don't find them on that particular, it's just counts on 2 days. And if we don't see them, if they're hiding down by the river bottom or something like that, we miss them. So
how do we help them?
Well, you know, the Ventura Social Services Task Force has been doing a great job of trying to implement what we call the 10-year plan to end homelessness. And one of the great ways that people can help is by making a contribution to a special fund that was set up by the task force. It's called the Ventura Homeless Prevention Fund. And it's managed through the United Way of Ventura County. And it's a great fund because it helps a lot of people. We've helped nearly 200 families stay housed with that fund since its inception. It's such a good thing because there's no administrative cost at all. The United Way gives its administrative services for free. The Salvation Army, the Project Understanding, and Catholic Charities all do the screening of and case management for the homeless people or the people that are about to be homeless, and make sure that they have a legitimate claim or a need, and then they write the checks. And so those 200 families, that's almost 500 people that have been kept in housing by this fund. It's such a great program that the United States Interagency Council on Homelessness, which is the big federal agency that tries to coordinate all of these activities helping the homeless, has named this one of the 8 top best practices for all cities to emulate all around the country.
Beats panhandling, right?
It certainly does that. And you know, the thing about it is, those families that were kept housed, the average cost to the fund was about between $775 and $800. That's all it takes. And they stay housed for at least a year, 90% of the time. So that's a very successful program.
I know when we think about the homeless, we forget the women and the children.
Oh yes, there's more than 30% of the homeless are women. Almost 10% are children under the age of 16. And the problem is very severe there because those children, especially in the cold weather, really suffer.
What about shelters?
Well, we have what's called the winter warming shelter that serves Oxnard and Ventura. It's a shared program between the two cities. It's at the Armory. The problem with the winter warming shelter, it's only available from December, approximately 1st of December, to approximately the 1st of March during the wet season. That's when the money runs out, frankly. And it's a shelter only for the evening. So you can't go there until about 5 o'clock at night, and you have to leave by 6 in the morning.
Sounds like a hotel.
Well, it's worse than a hotel because you can't even sleep till noon. But the fact is, and you can't leave any belongings there. You can't have pets.
So it rules a lot of the people out.
Rules a lot of people out and so forth. Unfortunately, in the city of Ventura, you also, if you're living in your car, you can't sleep in your car anywhere in the city except...
So it's just a sad, sad situation all the way around. City of Ventura Councilman Neal Andrews, thank you. Always a pleasure. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us here on Local Edition. We'll see you next time. I'm Bella Shaw. Now back to HLN.